Bienvenido, welcome to Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tour. So sorry for the minor delay. I was actually trying to, for some reason, my Discord's not opening up. So if you guys want to send me stuff on Discord, I don't know, I'm not able to open it right now. And I was like, I had to use my phone temporarily. I had to borrow a phone. You know what I mean? I had to borrow a phone just so I could even put the link. But I don't know why. So if you guys, usually my art streams and the dev streams, I'm more open to look at your guys' stuff too. But for some reason, Discord it's just not happy. You know what I mean? I'm trying to open it. It's like, okay, whatever. It's just not doing it for me today. Either way, bienvenido, welcome to Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tours. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Hello, Floppers. Hope you're having a wonderful day. You know, I want to see, you know what I want to see? I want to see those 3 emojis. 1, 2, 3 emojis describing how your day has been. Something you're excited about. Maybe your summer already started. It's around that time. You know, I know some people are already starting their summers already. I was actually very busy today. I mean, I love doing my dailies. You know, I get up early, I work a little bit, I'll make some breakfast. Usually I'll do some errands and stuff. Today was a busy day too. So we did go out and about and I did some stuff. I did actually get to work a little bit. Nothing really visible, more behind the scenes kind of stuff. But yeah, I was working a little bit and then I was like, okay, I get to hang out today, which is a dev day, which I said soon, not yet. Soon I actually want to have locked in more dev days. You know what I mean? I want to lock in, I have in my mind, I'm Monday, Wednesday, Friday, dev days, Tuesday, Thursday would be doodle days and just stuff like that. But for right now, I think I'm going to keep it the way I'm doing it. But in the future, ooh, let's see, Floppix. What is that? Paper due? Oh, do you have a paper due? And then you're stressed out about it? Is that what it is? Am I close? Am I in the ballpark? It looks like a paper and it has a little arrow down. So I'm assuming you have your paper due and you're stressed out about it. But yeah, okay, so today, like I said, it's gonna be a dev day. We're gonna hang out. Okay, it's funny because remember last time, right? I've been fiddling with the hoverboard thing. I think I'm gonna skip it for a while. Just because I'll show you. It still doesn't work. Finish a 30-page report due today. Woo! That's a big one. That is a big report. I don't remember the last time I wrote a report, being honest. Other than notes and stuff or my own stuff, I'm saying as school, since I haven't been in school in so long, you know? Oh, what is going on? No, stop that. There we go, finally. Okay, so it still doesn't do it. I've fiddled with this so much. I'm gonna have to ask, I have some ideas. I could ask some programmers what they could think. You know what I mean? Because I've been trying to do it by myself. But I think I'll have to ask some programmers what their thoughts are. What I could do. You know, especially since I am using visual scripting. I've been using GC too. I don't know if you guys know of it. In Unity, there's an add-on called Game Creator 2. You can pay for it, and that's the one I'm using. So I am obviously I could do this. I could add more. I actually thought about adding more stuff to this. You know what I mean? But I was like, well, this isn't even going to be the finished version. You know? Hey, sorry. Hey, here for the live. Nice. Ooh, let's see your 3 emojis. You're melting in the car with your grandma? That's my guess. Yeah, you need this fix. That's your main priority. I know. It is. Well, because for me, you know what I mean, Floppix? For me, it's going to be such a big part to get the board. I want it to look cool. You know what I mean? I want the board and then I'll have everything else. I'm here at my grandma's. Ooh, very nice. Hello, Elliot. Welcome in. Yeah, I gotta ask, you know what I mean? Hey, Wall, welcome in. But like I said, I'm gonna have to ask some Discords that I'm members of. You know, I'm a member of some game developer Discords, and I'm gonna see if I could maybe show them some code. You know what I mean? I could show him some code to see what fix I could do for this, because it keeps locking to the ground, and that's not what I want. Yeah, this is my game story. This is the game I'm working on. Let's see, Fluff doesn't look right, but still work. Yeah, I know. How do I get to Unity Creator Engine thing? What do you mean? No, it's just on Unity. Well, you just go on Unity. You know, you go on Unity, like the actual Unity website, and you can just download it. Yeah, no, you download it from the Unity website. It's not on Steam. It's its own thing. It is its own software. Same with Unreal, which it's, believe it or not, I thought about it. I thought about making it an Unreal because I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, Unreal's really good for because like their visual scripting's really good." I thought it was a Steam thing. No, it's not. It's not. It's not a Steam thing. Unity is its own engine. It's pretty good, but it like really depending on what you want to do. Well, at least for me, I feel like Unity's fine. It's good, and it's also on the relatively smaller side, so like most machines can run it. You know, Unreal, you kind of need a beast to use Unreal. I know a lot of people have been using Godot. Godot's even smaller. You know? Star, I might leave the stream soon. I'm kind of busy right now with the wedding business tomorrow. Oh, I know. I remember, Starry. You said you were kind of dreading and kind of excited at the same time. What programming language do you use? This one is C. So for me, because I use visual scripting mainly, just because I'm a terrible programmer. So I #, GC2. It's like a plugin for visual scripting, you know, but they do, I think it's like C# is the one that Unity uses mostly. You know what I mean? C# is what they use mainly. It's more of an anniversary wedding. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's for your grandma. Okay. That's cool. I didn't know. I thought, I just realized. I'm so sorry, guys. I had made a different one, right? I had made like a separate setup. So when I was playing, I would be able to switch it to this one, and then you guys could see it bigger. I'm sorry, I forgot that I actually did 2 different versions. Hey, wait a minute. There's something off. Oh no, I didn't update. Whatever, hold on, let me fix this. So sorry, guys. You've been drafted to lead the old people. I'm so sorry, Starry. Wait, hold up. Let me fix it. Unity with a controller challenge. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. It's better than being a reader. I don't know what their form diary of a wimpy kid. Wait, what do you mean? That from diary? What do you mean the diary of a wimpy kid? I do remember that book series and the movies, kind of like that as well. Okay, I just realized I have to change something. Because after I didn't update something. Oh man. Because I have this version, right? Yeah, it was a book series. Yeah, I remember the book series, but what about it? But what about being a reader? Anyways, maybe I'll come back later. Yeah, story. But no, like I was saying, Ugly Truth Greg rants about his uncle's wedding. Oh, I know what you're talking about. He's dreading to be the reader. Well, I did at my sister's wedding. I was what's it called? I did the oh my god, I totally forgot. I was actually the person who did the wedding for them. You know what I mean? I totally forgot what it's called right now. It's like on the tip of my brain. Whatever. But either way, I was able to do that for my sister and her husband, and it was very nice. I got to read. I got to like officiate. Thank you so much, Blue Shell. I officiated her wedding. You know? So I am an ordained minister, believe it or not, which is hilarious. I did that just for my sister. It wasn't that difficult. It really wasn't. But she asked me and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I could do that. Okay, no, but going back, I totally forgot, because remember I updated a lot of things, but I didn't update the mobile. I'm so sorry. Off topic. But why does Oni Boi XD and Streamlabs have cool Pokemon and I have to BR a funny green one? What do you mean you have to BR a funny green one? I don't know. What do you mean, Wall? You don't have the Streamlabs? Wait, no, wait, what do you mean? You don't have the little avatars? The little Pokemon, no, those are from, the little Pokemon, those are from Steam. Yeah, no, the wall, those are from Steam. You go on Steam, it's Stream Avatars. The little avatars, yeah. That's a plug-in from Unity. I have a bunch of things open. If you're curious, right now I have Streamlabs, I have PNG Tuber, right? I got my live stream, my YouTube live stream, my Twitch live stream. I have my music, okay? I have Unity. I have two Unities because I have Unity for the gaming and then I have Unity for the editing. And then I have the Stream Avatars, which is like another extra thing. So I got a lot of things open up. If you look at my computer, I have a bunch of things. I know, why do you have to be a funny looking green guy? What do you mean? No, you could just download those. You could download those, Wall. I look for them and I downloaded them all. Actually, looking at it, this is off. I just looked at it. There we go. Sorry, I had to move it. I moved them all up because they're supposed to walk on the blue. I was like looking at it. I was like, wait a minute. You're gonna have a wonderful day, Wall. Hope to see you very soon. A green Pokemon. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, that's just a green Pokemon. You could change them. You could change your Pokemon. But they're all Pokemon. Okay, no, I was gonna do, what I was gonna do? Oh, I remember. I was gonna actually try to see today, I had in my mind, right? I did show you guys like what I was walking around, whatever. I will figure out eventually, I'm gonna have to ask some people. Because me looking around by myself, I wasn't able to figure out the hoverboard thing. I had to see some more program inclined people. You know what I mean? I had to find some people that are better at programming, ask them what to tackle. Because I've looked all over. I'm like, and the best I got was a thing where I would summon a little ball, right? I would summon a little ball underneath. Oh, what is, okay, I'm just realizing Streamlabs is not doing the right thing. Streamlabs? No, this is not it. I'm sorry, you're not able to see what I'm seeing. I just realized, I looked over, it's like, hey, this is not what I'm looking at. There we go. This is what you should be looking at, right? So I was saying, what I was able to do, the most I was able to do is have the board summon a little ball underneath and just push it. But it looks so janky, I don't like it. You know what I mean? I really don't like it. I was like, okay, that's not the fix. I need to ask somebody who actually knows what they're doing with programming and be like, yo, what can I do? You know? So I might actually write that down. I'm gonna write that down just to ask people in Discord. Obviously not my Discord, but I could ask in the, let's see, GC2 Discord. And then I'm gonna ask about hover board. Let's see if someone I'll ask them later, you know what I mean, after the stream. I'll ask in the GC2 Discord if anyone has any ideas. Hey, Great Atlas. We're doing a dev stream today. And so I'm thinking using, let's see, Flopix, using collisions should be right track at least. No, right, that's what I was trying to do. You know what I mean? I was trying to do it where, I'll show you guys again, right? Hold on. So what I was trying to do. So I was trying to do when you summon the board, right? I got the board. What's supposed to happen, well, what I was doing, right? Hey, Moosh, I haven't seen you in a quick minute. So what I tried to do is a little ball. A ball would appear underneath the board. Obviously, it was an invisible ball, so you couldn't see it. But it was an invisible ball would push up the character. And I was like, okay, it worked. But the issue was when I moved, the ball would stay there. Okay, so the ball would stay, and and then I was like, okay, so maybe I'll just have it so every, like, I think it was like I put like 0.2 seconds. Every 2.2 seconds, it would make a new ball, and then the old ball would disappear. But then it was kind of working, but it was so jittery. It was just like jumping up and down, like it was just like going so fast, like like that, and it was really annoying. And I was like, okay, that is not it. I was like, it's working with quotations, but it's really bad. You know what I'm talking about? It looked really bad. I was like, that's not it. This is not it. This is not the fix. I need something better. I even, no joke, I actually even asked ChatGPT. I was like, hey, ChatGPT, you know about programming? I was like, what can I do? And ChatGPT had no clue. I was like, okay, fine, forget this. ChatGPT is garbage. You know, I was like, well, I could ask. I've heard a lot of people tell me that they use like AI for helping with coding, and it was like, no, it still didn't even know. I was like, okay, whatever. Pretty much, well, it's because I think the issue with the AI, it didn't know what to do with GC2. It was very like too particular. You must have seen lots of tutorials. Oh my God, so many floppics. Well, that's the issue though. It's very difficult when you want to look for a very specific thing. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I want a hoverboard, you know? And it's like, you'll see, like if I wanted to just have a character that was on a board, sure, I could do that, you know, because I'll show you what it would look like. Right, let's go back to the character. Right, we'll go to the character. I'll show you Sunny. So you see this, I don't know if you guys could see it. You could see this this green thing. You see this green thing, right? I don't know if you can see it. The little green, it's like a green tube. So the green tube is what tells the game, you know, the game engine, this is the character. So if I really wanted to, I could just move the green tube down. You know, I could just like move it apart. Like I'll show you. So I could do this, and it'll look like this. Oh, here, I'll show you what happens. Look. So now, oh, here, let's go into the game mode, right? So now, it should, hold on. Hey, it didn't do, oh, because it's still the programming. Okay, well, that's hilarious. Even if I push it up, it doesn't matter because it locks the feet. Okay, it is the issue. I know what the issue is. I know what the issue is. I can't fix it. You know, because I don't want to destroy the code, because I'm not like that knowledgeable about programming to destroy. I don't want to like break the code, you know what I mean? But no, either way, what I'm thinking today, what I was like, okay, I was thinking maybe today what I could really do, I could do something else. I want to maybe like start like the very basic of the magic system in my game, because the Ishis in the game, you have magic. Like that's not your combat, you know, for fighting and stuff. You actually fight with the board. But you can use magic for more like stuns and stuff like that. Because that's like part of one of the things in my game. If you use the board, then you're actually doing damage. But if you're using magic, it's more of like a spiritual thing. So you actually not doing damage. It's more of like a stun or a drain stamina. That's kind of like the idea I have for the magic system in this game. So I'm thinking, okay, so what we're gonna do. What I want to do, I want to make. Okay. So I want to make something, right? I want to make a like instantia. So I want to like project something. Let's see. I'm gonna make like, I guess like a prefab. Okay, what I need, let's make like an orb. Okay, let's make an orb. I'm gonna do it in the extra section. No. Let's just like create an orb here. Create like a sphere, right? Hey, Elliot, How's your day going? So I'm gonna make this sphere. Right? Let's see how big this is. Like, this is like humongous. We're not gonna use this. Either way, this is more of an example. I'm gonna make this a little bigger just so you guys can see what I'm doing in here. But no, I'm thinking. So we're gonna use this sphere. This is gonna be our prefab. Do you know Caribbean mythology? So yes, sir, I do channel Mr. Ray. Yes, I mean, like, I was born in the US, but my parents are Cuban. So yes, my game is based on Taino, Orisha, Yoruba. So it's like a couple of different things. It's like a little bit of mix of like different Caribbean stuff. Mainly, it's not gonna, like, just so you know, Ray, it's not gonna be like 1-for-1. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do like a 1-for-1 example of like these like mythological stories. I want it more so of like an air. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like, okay, I want people to be interested. Oh, I wonder what this is based off of. And then like, oh, they look into it. Kind of similar to Pokemon with their designs. A lot of their designs are based off of yokai. Oh, like here, I'll just show you a quick example of one of my things. So this thing, I don't know if you know what this is. It's what it's loosely based off of, right? So this little guy here, he's loosely based off of Elewa. So Elewa is a deity who is, he's like the doorman, you know? He's the doorman of the spiritual world in Caribbean mythology. So his whole thing is, for you to be able to connect to your ancestors, you are supposed to take care of Elewa. So Elewa is like, he's like a little kid. Like, he looks like in mythology, he's supposed to be like a kid. He's like one of the older spirits, which is funny because he's like one of the eldest spirits, but his form is of a child. So he usually just hangs out and hangs out during all the day. It doesn't seem like he's doing much in the stories, but he's actually the one that connects the human, the human world with the spirit world. So in my game, the way he's going to be treated, he's kind of like, in like Pokemon terms, he would be like the PC. So you would go over to him, you'd walk over, you'd wrap your cloth. You're going to have like a cloth, like a cloth of, I don't know, like I'm trying to think of what would it be. Just like a scarf or something, kind of. Right, and you're going to wrap it around him. So you clothe him. That's like the idea. You're giving him something, and then his eyes would open up, which obviously I don't have that now. So he would open up his eyes, and then it would activate the menu system, right? So you would have the menu system, and then that's where you would see your Oris, which these are the spiritual creatures in my game. And then depending on who's available, they would have like lit up. So just because you're friends with, you made bonds with them, doesn't mean that they're available. So you'll have, if they're grayed out, that means they could actually be physically in the human world. So, sorry, I hit the mic. But no, like they could actually be in town, or they may be at the beach. You could like walk around, you'd find them if they're grayed out. You know, that looks like a new Muppet upcoming to the show. Kind of funny looks. Well, I mean, like I said, it's based off of an actual thing. It's kind of hard, I guess, like to see. It is like a little difficult, I guess. Should probably like let me find a different one. There's another one that's like lit up a little better. One that's in the sun. No, this one's all like, well, the sun's like on top of it. That's why it's kind of hard to see. But it looks a little Muppety. I mean, kind of. I know what you mean. I do see the resemblance of like a Muppet. I'm looking for an angle where you can, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna rotate it for you, so you can see it. You can see the face a little better. So it's based off of in-game time or real-world time. The thing about Ori's leaving, they feel like it. Well, no, so it's gonna be in-game time floppics. So the way I'm gonna do the timing is not like, I actually thought about it. It's not gonna be like actual physical time. It's not gonna be like, oh, every 15 minutes is like a day. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be like that. The way I want to do it is gonna be event-based time. So like, let's say you go into a battle, right? You go into a battle, that would activate the time to advance. So every time you do something to activate the time, a time would pass. So that's how I'm thinking. I'm thinking it'll be like maybe, let's split up, like for example, let's split up the day in like 6 parts. 3 during the day, 3 at night. So that means you could do 6 different activities per day. You know, so it's like maybe like 6 battles, and that's like a whole day. It's like, oh wow, you went through the whole day fighting all day and all night. That's kind of like the way I'm gonna do the time. So if like let's say today they're not available, that means you have to go through the 6 or maybe 12. I'm just thinking of like a random number off the top of my head, or it could be like 8, or like something that's easy to divide into 24. You know what I mean? So I think 8 wouldn't be terrible. 8 different dividers, that'll be okay. So 4 in the morning, 4 in the evening, right? 4 day, 4 night. That's not that bad. So then, like I said, you just do different things and time would go by. You know, same with like going to different spots. So like going to like locations could also change the time. So I'm thinking if you were like in one city and you went to a, I don't know, maybe like some ruins, moving from one location to another could also activate the time shift. I think that'll be the best way, just because like I'm not a big fan of like you just standing there and then time goes. I think that's kind of boring and dull. So I'm a big fan of like time actually progressing. And I think of like you actually doing things to progress the time would be wonderful. I think that like just works, at least for me. But yeah, this guy, he is, like I said, he's based off of Elewa, which is a specific character, which is funny because this one is kind of based off Elewa too in a weird way. So like this one's based more on the deity. You know, these guys. The little totems are based more on the deity, where this one is more based on the thing that people actually have, the little totems people have at their homes. So like people who believe in Orisha, Yoruba, all that stuff, right? This is not a Taino one. This is a different. This is like only specifically for Orisha and Yoruba like beliefs. Like we'll have like it's like a coconut. It's usually a coconut or sometimes a stone. And this, they'll have like a shape of like a face. And the way I'm using in the game is it's going to be like a honey pot, because a lot of times you tend to give it honey, you know, and for the totem, for your totem, you give it honey. And I thought it'd be fun if it was a honey pot and that was your source of magic. These can evolve or change in the future. These, no, not this one. Oris, yes. Some Oris do evolve. Some of the spirits, the Oris. Like this guy, this one evolves. For some reason, it's flipping out. I gotta figure out why. This is not like the finished version, anyways. You know, like this is not a finished version. This one, but this one evolves for sure. Furbit also evolves. This guy also evolves. This one has a split evo actually. So this guy will have a split evolution. Which I don't mind showing. I have them on my website. I have them all on the website. Let's find it. Here, I'll just pull up an image just so I can show you guys. So where is it? One moment, guys. Image. I'll put up. Yeah, it's image. It's fine. And then let's find some Oris for you guys. Project, games, video game, Oris, 2D images, Oris, not, no, that's Furbit. No, I was like, that's the wrong one. Where is it? Concept art. Obviously, this is like all very early, I guess. Oh, if you want to see the evolution for Jamito, the cat, here's this one. Show you the cat Evo. That is the cat Evo right here. Cat evolution. So that is the cat evolution if you guys are curious. This one is, his name is Pasteleon. So it's a pastry lion. His whole thing for the cat is actually based off a story, right? It's actually based off of the story where these rats were attacking a village. And the village is like overrun, like I said, it's overrun by rats. And they asked this like deity, I forget which one exactly. I think it was Owatala. I think that was that one. But I'm not 100% sure which spirit was it, which deity. So either way, they asked these cats, or a cat, specifically one cat, to help them protect the village. So this is like the story is like this lazy cat, because it was given purpose, it becomes a guardian. And like, so like my concept is like, so it's a little cat, a cute little cat who's like, he doesn't really do much. And then it becomes, you know, baked through, I guess like baked with purpose in like a weird way. It becomes like a pastry lion. That was like the concept behind it. Looks more like a dog as it is. Really? You think it's a dog? Well, I mean, it definitely has the mane. I do have dogs though. It's a lion. Yeah, it's a lion. It has like the mane, like the bread mane. You know, it's definitely supposed to be a lion. I do have dogs though. I do, like for Furbit. Furbit has his evolutions are dogs. I have 2 dogs, which I'll bring up in a moment. AMS40, you just woke up. Nice. How was your night then? I'm hoping you had a nice night. Let's look. No, that's not it. Artwork. No. I'm looking for roughs. Bonds? There we go. I'm looking for, I have so much art that I haven't shared with you guys. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, do I want to share this? Yes or no? No. Like, oh, you know what? These are old. Okay, I'm gonna share something else. I'm gonna share. I was about to share something. I was like, no, that's not it. That's not what I want to share. You had a good night's sleep? Nice. That's awesome. That's always good to, like, when you wake up nice and refreshed. Where is it? Art. Oris. This is it. Okay. So here is one of them. Here's one of the doggos. That's up to you, licking stuff. No, I know. That's what I was like, well, I'll decide. Not right now. Okay, so it's this one. Right? Got this. Let's make that smaller. So this is Nazarhound. This is one of, this is like an Evo for Furbit, the dog. This little dude. Right, this is one of the evolutions. I don't know if you could tell. So this one is actually based off of a story where a dog, like this trickster dog, was messing with a deity, but the deity knew. The deity knew he was trying to mess with him. So the dog ends up trying to poison, you like it? Yeah, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, this is one of the split Evos because it has 2 versions. It has the trickster version and then the obedient version. This is the obedient version. You know, this is the version after it was punished by the deity. And then the other version, which I'll show right now. Let's find the other version. The trickster version. Wait, there it is, the trickster. This is the trickster version. One of my favorites, to be honest. This is Palette Mutt. So this is like the version who's like who was messing with the deity. You know, so that's like the 2 versions you can get from Furbit. Furbit's like the baby, and then it's like, okay, which side is it gonna go to? Is it gonna be more like the lawful side or more the chaotic side? That is kind of like the concept behind them. So they're gonna be, I think it's gonna be really fun when I have them like 3D and animated. Oh my god, that's gonna be so good to have them moving around. Those are ones that I'm like really excited to see when I have them done. I think I'm gonna start doing the night ones again, and like obviously they're quiet, but I'm just gonna be like working, so because I want to start working on the 3D models again. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna start doing that. But yeah, okay, I know I've just been like yapping this whole time. But yeah, if you guys like that is what they look like. Eventually, this is what I want. I want these guys walking around, not the Pokemon. You know, I want you guys to have like these little dudes, all like little like this, and it's like walking on the screen. That's what I want. You know, but for right now, I can't. I can't hire anybody to do that. Sounds awesome. I mean, the little guys, right? But that's what I'm saying. I want to, in the near future, I want to be able to hire somebody to make my little stream avatars, like custom ones, because I've seen them on not Discord, on Fiverr. On Fiverr, there are people who make the little stream avatars. I was like, ooh, I was a little, not even, Etsy too, I think. Etsy and Fiverr, both of them have the custom stream avatars. And I was like, oh, I was like looking at it, and I was like, how much would I need to make the models that I like, you know, the characters I have? No, I mean, like, not, no, I could probably find some, just not right now. I just don't have the money to spend on that. You know what I mean? It's one of those, like, I would love to, but just because I have like over 20, I have like over 20 characters. That's a lot of characters, you know, to hire people to make. I was like, ooh, that's a lot. But the 3D models I'll just make, like those, like obviously I'm gonna make, but I'm saying, yeah, like 20 guys, even if like each one, I think each one comes out to, I think they're like $30. I think it's like that, like 30 USD. That's like $600, you know, at least minimum. I would have to spend like almost $1,000 on making these little avatars. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like if I wanted a boss and everything. You know what I'm talking about, Floppings? That's a lot of money just to spend on little cute avatars, like $1,000. Oof. No. I don't have money for that right now. You know, I'm like, no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like, for me, that's if I could do full-time game dev. You know what I mean? If I get like full-time game dev, yeah. MS4A, I was so happy last night because there was just this cat named Java. Out of the 4 cats, including my cat, which is named Kippy either way, Java was super shy, but later after petting him, I was able to hold on my shoulder. So cute. That is cute. I love it. That is actually very cute, MS4A. Okay, so I was gonna make, going back, right, we're gonna make something with this. I'm gonna see, we're gonna try to make like a projectile, right? I gotta see. So we got the sphere, right? And it has a sphere collider. And okay, this is what I wanna do. We wanna make, okay, I'm gonna make a script for it. New script, perfect. And let's name it, what am I gonna name this? Maybe we'll name it like Orb. Is that okay? I think that Orb is fine. For now, let's call it Orb. Or Magic Orb. Let's call it Magic Orb for now. Imagine being sentient and seeing that in front of you, lol. The orb, yeah, no, for real. No, like in the finished version, it's gonna be small, and like a lot smaller. It's gonna be honey too. Actually, we could do that right now, the color, just for funsies. Let's just change the color just because, just to not have gray. Okay, what is going on? Oh, I need to actually. Oh, are you serious? I had to like put a material on it. It's fine. Like, I'll grab a material. Let's do 2D. No. 3D world. The world. Actually, would it be the world? I'm like contemplating. No, it's in the play. Let's put it in the player category. You know what I mean? Just imagine living inside Unity and seeing the materialize, seeing stuff. No, for real, it'd be cool. Like, it'd be creepy and cool at the same time. Like seeing the world being unfolded. No, I'm like looking at the materials. Yeah, I gotta make a new material. Let's just make a material. Wait. Oh, I remember. These are my poses. These are animations I have for the magic. So let's do, I'll create a folder. Let's create a folder. Let's call it, I guess I'll just call it honey. Honey. And then magic. I'm gonna call it honey magic for now. Wait, that was not a, did I not create a folder? I did. No, I'm deleting. What is going on? I am very confused. Material matter, not only the shape. Yeah, no, wait, hold up. Why did I'm very confused now. Wait. Did I accidentally do something? Oh, wait, I made a material. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna put it in here. Hold on, I'm gonna like make this, no, wait, I have materials. What am I doing? I'm like so distracted. You know what I mean? I'm like so distracted. This is what I mean. I was supposed to put it here. I don't need the last one. I don't need this one. This folder is non-existent. No, thank you. Where'd it go? There we go. Delete this. Materials. Should I keep it in the yeah, let's keep it in the player. Right? Just got back from my job. That's funny. And Kippy's pretty much anything low. Oh wait, I missed something. MS4A, so since I now have 4 cats, I nicknamed Chino, Cappuccino, and then JavaScript, and Fanta, oh yeah. Oh, that's really OJ. That's actually really cute. And Kippy is pretty much anything. That is actually very cute, MS4A. So let's do that. Now, I'm actually contemplating looking. Let's do like a yellow. Doesn't really matter. Just like I want a color. Oh, this looks very honey-esque, right? This is actually like spot on what I want. Let's make it very shiny. And then smooth. Make it, whoa, look how smooth that looks. That looks like weird. It looks so shiny and smooth. 3 hours today? That's not bad. Thinking something like this. It's very shiny. I think it looks good though. Metallic. Yeah, no, that's fine. And anything else that I want to mess with this? No, that doesn't do anything. 0 on that. Yeah, no, right? That, oh, oopsie. Yeah, no, I was like, this looks pretty nice. It looks fine, right? For like a temporary honey. Oh, you know what we could do? I want to do. Can I do? Where is it? It's probably on like the actual object. Material. Yeah, we got the material honey on it. The shadow's fine. We want the shadow to work. Right? What do I want? I feel like I want to add something to this. You know, I'm like looking at it. I'm like, I feel like there's something I'm missing. Transparent. Do I want transparent or? No, I don't think transparent looks good. Oh, it didn't do anything. I think opaque is fine. And then I'm like looking through real quick as we go through, you know what I mean? I think that's it for now. I don't feel like we need to add anything else to it. Let's see, MS4E, I'm probably gonna get off for today and join the next stream later cause I'm tired. Yeah, you do you, MS4E. Let's see, Z-Bot, I was about to get 55 books from my dad, but my mom and brother cooked up for me and no. Oh, that's so nice. I was thinking about changing up, but it didn't really do much. I think like either way, this is just a temporary thing. You know what I mean? Eventually I will I'll look into making like a custom shader Flopix. I was thinking about it. I was like, nah, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need anything too crazy for now. Yeah, I think for now we're okay. I think this looks fine. And then like, here's like the shadow. Oh, see, like shadow only, shadow two-sided. No, I don't need that. Shadow off. No, I'll leave the shadow on just because I like how it looks. And do I want the collider? I guess I have to leave the collider on for this to even work because it would be an item. You know what I mean? Like I'm summoning this thing. Okay, so now let's go back to this vid and let's add that Script. Wait, did I not add the script to it? Or I thought I did. Now I'm lost. No, I guess I didn't. I never added the script. Oh, that's embarrassing. Anyways, let's call it honey. At magic. Probably should be opposite, but whatever, I don't care. There we go. Honey magic. Wait, why is it not? Did I not make it? Wait a minute. I feel like it's like not attached. Magic spell. No, this is like the animations. I don't need that. What I want. Okay. No, I think I am gonna make another folder just for the magic. Let's say honey at magic. There we go. And then in here, I'm actually gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna like this. I just want to put it in that folder. I think it'll just be better in there. And then I'll just do everything in here. Let's create the script for it. Scripting. Let's do mono behavior. No. I need. It's just an empty script. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna add an empty script to it. And then we're gonna call this one magic at honey. There we go. And then now this sphere that we have here, right? This is a sphere. What's going on? Here, let me get rid of this one. Delete that. Refresh this. Wait, what is going on? Oh, wait a minute. Did I do something wrong? Is that why? I'm like looking at it and I feel like I probably did something wrong. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm gonna go back. I'm like looking at, now I'm looking at script. You can't actually see it. Did I do something wrong? Doesn't look like it. Like I literally just made this. That's pretty red. I know, right? It's so red, but literally did nothing to it though. Okay, let's see if it works. Because usually, okay, there is an issue. Two-level statement must proceed, namespace, and type declaration. Oh, so yeah, I guess I did make something that I can't use. Hold on, I guess I delete this one. And then let's look for, where was the other one I made then? So apparently I can't make it that way. Whatever name I gave it is just like not okay. You know what I mean? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go here. Let's add one of those scripts. Where is it? Scripts. Because I know I made one. I made it like a moment ago. Wait, where are the ones I made? I'm like looking for the ones I made. Wait, if I write it, let's see. I called it, what did I call it? Honey? No. I called it magic. Magic? Did not. Don't get lost now. No, right? Well, because like it's okay, whatever. I guess I have to just make a new one then. I guess it didn't make the one I made before? I thought it did. Okay. Let's just make a new script again. New script. New script behavior. Let's call it magic orb. I guess I cannot, it's not letting me use the exclamation. Magic orb. Wait. Oh, okay, now I think it's just taking a bit. There we go. That's it. That's the one we wanted. This is what we want. So magic orb. We have magic orb now. Did I make anything else on accident? I just like look through the script. You know what I mean? You gotta look, make sure. No, so this is magic orb. There's nothing on magic orb. So let's try. I'm gonna like copy paste some stuff. I'm gonna like copy paste like a script. Okay, let's do this. Delete all this and paste it. Paste. Okay. Hopefully that works. I was like looking at the hoverboard script that I tried writing last time. Nope. I'm like, no, that was bad. That was trash. Okay. Okay, so now we have a script, okay? Let's go to, I put it in player, honey. There we go. So we have this, it has a script, right? Let's see. Let's see, Unity default. Just making sure. Using the Unity default. Yeah. Okay, so now, okay. Oh, you know what? I just realized I did mess up on something. Okay. I did mess up on the orb. Because I'm looking at it. No, I actually didn't. No, I did. This is the part I messed up on. I was looking, I was like, you know what? I feel like I messed up on something. It's the positioning of the orb. I need to make sure it's 0. Because if not, so like if you're curious, when you like create something, it has to be created from 0. So wherever is like 0 is like the location. But if it has any number, it had like 17. So it means it'll be 17 away from wherever I'm summoning it, which is not, this is like a terrible idea. It'll be kind of funny, but no, it was not what I want. And then from there, what do we need? Create a magic trigger. Yes, that's what I need. Like the origin point of the object or the world. Yeah, exactly. It's like the origin point. So I have to make sure that the object, this, right? This has to say 0 in the position as the origin. So it's like, it's fine here. Like I can move it around if I want. You know? I'm allowed to move it here, right? That's fine. But like that's like right now, this one's like -2 or whatever, -2, 0, 17. But the actual origin, when it has to be 0. It has to be 0 so I could actually play with it. I just realizing now that we're here, I was like looking at the hand. I feel bad for like the Twitch users, right? Because I feel like I'm not giving them like the proper attention. Whoever like jumps in on Twitch, their experience is not as good just because everything's all like wonky. You know what I mean? Because they see the what's it called, the tall version, the portrait. So I just realized that the hand was off. It's fine. Next time will be better. Like slowly we'll get better and better. Yeah, it's like the world origin more so. So now let's actually, yeah, that's what I was saying. The portrait, I feel bad. I was like looking at the portrait view. The portrait view has been a little off, especially when I do the game one. This one, oh, I feel so bad. I'm gonna fix it later. Because like we're already like wrapping up soon. I just want to see if I could do that. So we're gonna add in I'm gonna go to the player. So I have here over here, I don't know if you can see it. So this is the player. This player Sunny. Sunny is like the name of this NPC. So Sunny, and then I have inside of Sunny. So I have her body. This is her body. It's called mannequin. And then interactions. So interactions are like the things that she could do. So right now she has jump, skate, guard, which guard doesn't do anything right now. I just made guard. Melee and magic. So like melee could do stuff. That's the attack. Magic doesn't do anything yet, but it's going to right now. And equipped. Equipped is the board. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a magic to her. So I'm thinking, right? We need create an so I'm gonna create an empty object. Okay. Yes. Yeah. We're gonna create an empty object. Actually, no, this is an empty object. What am I talking about? I don't need another one. I was about to be like, well, we need to do this. I already did that part. Good. We're good. Now what I need to add a trigger component. So what we need is, let's see, trigger. This is what I want. I need a trigger. So now from here, we need to put input button, not jump. I don't want to jump. Input press. And then what button do I want? Let's see. What button do I have for this one? So this one I have as A. This one's the trigger. I don't need the trigger. And I don't have anything with that one. Melee is X, right? A and X. I guess I could do maybe like B. I think B will work for magic. Let's do B. So wait, oh no, not, yeah, it's this one. Minimum distance, non-existent. Okay. And let me, okay. So then from here, we're gonna need like a spawning, you know? Yeah, we're gonna need like a spawning. Let's see. I'm gonna need, where is it? Game object? I'm like looking for which one instantiate. I think that's the one we need. We need to instantiate. And then the game object right here. Boom. Let's remove this one. I don't need that one there. Remove you. Okay. Magic. Use pool. Player location. Okay. I'm just like a quick try, right? Before like wrapping up. I just want to, let's see if we could get it to work. Let's see if it works. Fingers crossed. Oh wait, the controller's off. Sorry. Wait. Here, come on. Wait. Ah. Okay. Let's see. Wait. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. It just like, it doesn't really like, it comes out the wrong spot. What is it doing? When I make it, it is making it. But it's coming out of a weird spot. It kind of looks like, what is it doing? I am very confused. Oh, you know what it is? It's pushing me. Oh my God, I know what okay. We could easily fix that. So position, this is what we got to change. Oh, let me change the view for you. There we go. So for the position, we need to make it a different spot. Character, where do I want to put this? Bone position? No, let's do, actually right hand. Okay, let's see how this works. Let's see if this works a little better, okay? Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, guys? Let's see. Okay. Oh, it's coming out of the hand now, and it's kind of like pushing her. That looks very weird. Not what we need. That ain't it. That ain't it. Okay, I was like, no, that doesn't really work how I wanted. We're gonna have to like switch the position on that. Not the bone. I don't think that actually works. It is I think it's the character, but I need a different position on it. You know what I mean? It is like, it should be based off the character positioning, but like in front of me. No, what do I want? I'm like looking, space, no. Parent, kind of, no. No. I need like, oh, you know what it is? I know what I need. I don't need the player. What I need to do, I need to make like a thing. This is kind of what I feel like I need to do, right? And then instead of the character, what I need it to come from this. Target, return to target, no. I need it to be here. Oh, I think it's gonna work now. Okay, let's try this out, okay? I think, okay, fingers crossed. No, so what was happening? The orb was being summoned where we were standing and pushing us out of the way, which is kind of hilarious. Okay. Hey, okay, this is it. This is better. So now it is coming from in front of us, but it's like a little too close. You know what I mean? It is coming out from in front of us, but it's just a little too, it is pushing us back. That's what's going on when it does it. So it is working a little better. Let's just move, see where it is, where you can't see it. You can see it now, right? You see this thing? This is where it's coming out of. So let's push it like way over here. Eventually, obviously, it'll be way nicer. It'll be more polished. We're still in like the very beginning of this, you know? This is all very janky still. I'm not like worried about it being a little janky. Okay. Oopsie, did not mean to do that. This is all like the boring coding stuff. Hey, it works. Look at it. It works. It looks so much better now. I mean, obviously, I don't want it to look like this, but it is like the gist. You know, they also have to disappear. They don't even disappear yet. Oh no, they do after a bit. But I need to have them like disappear on collision. You know, whenever they hit something, they should disappear. But look at it. It's starting to look more like a game. Well, no, they technically, oh, the game's flipping out. The end. Okay. It flipped out for a second there. You saw that, right? But you know, I know it is a little weird that it was pushing me. I'll have to see what's the deal. I know that what happened was, if you're curious, that is the engine, right? That's Unity. It was confused for a moment there, and it was looking for the grass. Unity was like, wait, where's the grass? That's what happened. It's cool. We got this. This is wonderful. All right. I think this is a wonderful spot to be able to end, that we were able to do something. And I'm going to start doing the night ones. I really am. Lately, I haven't been able to work as much as I want to in the morning. You know what I mean? I've been wanting to work in the morning, but I haven't had them as much time. So I'm probably gonna do more of the night ones, but I don't talk in the night ones. So like, if you do catch me doing the night ones, I won't be talking. So, you know, that's that. But either way, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm glad I was actually able to do something. Like last one that I did, I was trying to do the board and I wasted the whole time. I wasn't able to do anything. I'm just gonna ask people on Discord to see their take on how to tackle a board. You know, in in unity. But either way, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks so much, Flopix. Let's see who else was here. MS4E, official Zbot. I know someone came in briefly to ask. They asked me, they said that my character looked a little bit like a Muppet. But Ostari was also here. That was Elliot was also here. I was trying to remember who's a new person. Like somebody that was new came in, you know what I mean? The Great Atlas also was here. Mushi was here briefly, which was very nice. Oh, this was Mr. Ray. Mr. Ray was the one who was asking me about like Caribbean mythology a little bit, which I loved it. I love it. I actually want to do more. I was actually kind of contemplating doing this or making a new Ori. You know, and I was like, well, maybe I'll leave the making a new Ori for a different day. I still want to lock in on the ones I have, you know? Also Zbot was here too, thinking about it. But either way, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. See you very soon, or hope to see you very soon. See you next time. Goodbye.